Welcome to Shomach Shov on the Daf, Shir sponsor, Loinish Pansam Yaakov Shalom Le'Abbas Yitzchok. We're holding over the Zara Daf Samech Vov. And in Amud Beis, the Gemara discussed the sugya, the big sugya, if reicho milsoi or lav milsoi. Is the smell of something considered to be like drinking it? And Rava says, reicho lav milsoi, that's what we paskin lahalacha, the reicho is lav milsoi. The Chasam Soffer, in his drushes, Chelek Beis, the Shabbos HaGodol, Year Taf Kuv Tzadik Gimel, says a big Yesod which is quoted in a few Sfarim, and is based on the Gemara and Brachas Daf Mem Gimel Beis. Because the Gemara says there, and we're going to use here the Girsa that the Chasam Soffer is quoting, which is, by us we don't have that, but that's the Girsa that the Chasam Soffer has. The Gemara says, Omar Rav Zutro Bar Tuvia Omar Rav Asidim Bachurei Yisrael Sheloi Tomu Tamchet. The Bachurei Yisrael that did not taste the taste of chet, she'yitnu reich toiv kalavonon, will have a good smell like the lavonon. Shene'emar, it says in the pasuk, Yelchu yon koiso v'yikazayis hoidoi v'reich loi kalavonon. So the Chasam Soffer is medayek like this. Why does it say sheloi tomu tam chet? We're talking about the chet, you speak about the taste. They didn't have a taste of the chet, so they will have a good smell like the lavonon. Why don't you say they didn't have the smell of the chet? Why by the chet you're using tam, and when we talk about the good smell that they have, you're speaking about a smell? So it's like the Chasam Soffer that the idea of reicho lav milso, that's only in things that are bad. We're talking about Issurim, we're talking about Tuma, we're talking about something which is wrong. So then we have a din reicho lav milse. But when we talk about Gedusha, talk about Tahara, so then reicho is milso. And the Chasam Soffer sends us to Gemara and Soita, but really it's the same Gemara there in Brachas. Because the Gemara there says, Minayin shemivochim ala reach. How do you know that you say a bracha on a good smell? Shemar kol neshama ta'adil kol. Ezu dova shaneshama nenes imenu ve'ein aguf nena imenu heve'oimer ze'arech. The smell belongs to the neshama. The smell belongs specifically to hanav of the neshama. Chasam Soffer, in a different place, speaks about arichus, the fact that Melech HaMashiach is merich v'doyin, he will do dinim based on smell. So because the smell belongs to the neshama, so regarding Kedusha, Hadirabo, the Reyach, Reicha Milsohi. And the knowledge the same Issur is brought down in the Sefer Nachas HaShulchan, which is based on the Torah of Rav Nachman Breslev, on Yerideh Siman Kuvches, he says the same Issur. The Reicha La Milsohi is only regarding Issurim, only regarding Tumo, because the Sitra Achra, the Koyach of bad in the world, doesn't have an Achiza, a connection to Reyach, to smell, only to taste. So Yimela says the Chasam Soffer, that's the pshat. If the Bachurei Yisrael, like tomu tam chet, by chet there's no shaykhs to smell. So they talk about taste. If they didn't have the taste of chet, so they will have shaykhs to the smell of the lavonon. And this connects to what the Chidor writes in the Rosh Davi in Parsh Vayetze. He brings there the medrash that says in the pasuk Re'eh Reyach Bni bin Lamed She'rar LaKadosh Baruch Hu B'Samigdash Bonui V'Choreh V'Bonui. Re'erech b'ni, it's bonoi, smelling the good smell. Yitzchak of Ivinu is smelling the good smell, that's Beis Hamikdash bonoi. Why? Because when Beis Hamikdash is bonoi, you have re'ech nichoyach. Ki re'ech hasada, the smell of an open field, that's chor, that's talking about Beis Hamikdash, which is chor. Because it's called sodet, tzir sodet tichorish. Shebrichu Hashem, bonoi mishuchu lasid lovoi. So how's the chidah? The Bishlamon, when we talk about the Beis Hamikdash is bonoi, so the smell is intact because you have korbanos and you have a good smell. Re'ech nechoyach. But when Beis Hamikdash is chorev, where's the smell? You say re'ech hasadeh. Where's the smell that you have in Chur Beis Hamikdash? So he brings the Kedusha Rishoyna Kitcha L'Shaisa V'Kitcha L'Osid Lovin. And that's why Eliyahu Novi has such a concept that Eliyahu Novi does korbanos of Beis Hamikdash. And we are allowed to be makriv today, even though there's no bias, because Kedusha Rishoyna Kitcha L'Shaisa V'Kitcha L'Osid Lovin. So he says, so in the time Beis Hamikdash Kayom, you have the Re'ach because you have the actual korbanos. But when you have Chur Beis Hamikdash, there's still remaining. And that's what's called Reicho Milsoi. The Re'ach remains there in Beis Hamikdash because the place of the Shoyrish Kedusha, the smell remains. And this is Mamish Divrei Gemara in Yumod of Lametes Amud Beis, that it says over there that Azaken Echad said that he went to the place where was Mishkan Shiloi. Mishkan Shiloi was destroyed. It was never rebuilt. It will never rebuild in the future. He says, Ve'erachti re'ch k'toiris bi'ben koslei. I can still smell the k'toiris. Because once you have Kedusha in the place, it's Kedusha, it remains, it continues. And you still have connection because Reicha Milsi, the Reyach remains. And this connects this idea of the Chasam Soffer, the Reicha Milso, the Gabi Gdusho. Of course, the smell is effective and continues. Anyone who wants to join the Shomachshava email list to what's go, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.